Coming up in this week's episode of Next in Line.
Nobody says, do they? Oh, I had kids, but I wish I hadn't.
I would actually have face tight as well.
No,
Yeah.
That's genetics,
Thank you.
isn't it?
Unbelievable.
I remember with one of my sons, he was ironing a shirt, which I would never have let him do. His girlfriend was standing next to him, and I said to the girl, why is he ironing that shirt? And she said, I think he wants to wear it. I said, I'm sure he wants to wear it, but why aren't you ironing it?
Whenever I smell
Yeah.
that blue soap, it takes me back to that moment of being like,
I'm going to have to go to the toilet. Sorry.
welcome to Next in Line. I'm Sophie Cooper and I'm joined by my mum, Lesley Reynolds. On our podcast, we're speaking everything beauty, aesthetics and running our clinic. This week, we're going to be talking everything to do with facelifts. So, Mum, what have you been up to this week?
It's been another busy week. It's always a busy week, isn't it? So there have been lots of social activities. We went to a book launch, another art gallery, which was lovely. It's my friend's art gallery, and that was had some really beautiful paintings there, actually. And he did say we could put some in the clinic if we wanted to. So you should have a look at that. That was Thursday, and then, no, that must be Wednesday. Thursday was book launch. So we went to the book launch of a girl called Bianca Best, and her book launch was about burnout, which is quite interesting, actually, because Melinda Messenger was there as well, and they were chatting about burnout and how it was for them. And as, you know, as mums, we take a lot of responsibility, don't we?
Yeah.
Because we're running a home, you know, we've got children to look after. Most women these days work as well to earn extra income for the family, to look after the family. So I think it's a huge, huge responsibility, which obviously we all love. And everybody that I know that's got children is so happy. Nobody says, do they? Oh, I had kids, but I wish I hadn't, you know. So a lot of people say, I didn't have kids and now I wish I had.
Yeah.
You know, once you've got them, it's great, isn't it? But it's a lot of hard work, and it's just such a responsibility, because you never say, you would say to your husband, I've got to do this, can you help? Do you mind having the children while I do this? You know, I've got to get to work or whatever. But your husband never says to you, do you mind having the kids so I can get to work? Do they? Have you ever heard a man say, darling, do you mind looking after the children because I need to do this or I need to do that? I know you're laughing, but I often think that. So I think it was interesting with this burnout book, actually, because a lot of it came down to the fact that women just are trying to do too much. I mean, guys get burnout as well, I'm sure, but in a different way. I think we just try to make everything look so easy. And,
Yeah, she said now it is actually recognised, isn't it? Burnout is recognised. And it's like it's something like 60% or something of women that it affects. And I think it was just really interesting listening to it.
Well, I think that we're brought up as women, aren't we? I know for me, having two boys and a girl, I would ask you to do more things than I'd say to the boys. So I'd say to you, come and help me. It's almost like you're training up a girl to run a household, have a family, look after children. With the boys, you wouldn't. I remember with one of my sons, I came down to the kitchen and he was ironing a shirt, which I would never have let him do. In fact, I don't know how he learned to iron. And his girlfriend was standing next to him, and I said to the girl, why is he ironing that shirt? And she said, I think he wants to wear it. I said, I'm sure he wants to wear it, but why aren't you ironing it? Which is very sexist, really wrong. You know,
Times have changed.
He's nearly 50 now, so it's quite a long time ago.
Yeah.
Times have changed. You probably wouldn't dream of saying that to a girl these days, would you?
Do you remember when I was upset with you when I was like 15 because you'd never taught me how to clean a bathroom?
Yes.
What a ridiculous thing to be moaning about.
Yes, you did, yeah. But I think we do expect more of girls in that way. I mean, do you say to Arabella, do this, do that, or come and help me cook or whatever.
But I think
not
she
to
likes
Freddie.
to do that. She kind of loves to
Yeah.
do all those little things, doesn't
Yeah.
she? Whereas Freddie's just like,
Not
no,
interested.
not interested.
No.
at all.
Well, I think that's the other thing, isn't it? There's this whole thing about bringing up boys and girls in the same way. But girls are girls and boys are boys.
Yeah.
And having had both, they're just so different.
It is very different.
Yeah.
It is very
very,
different.
very, very different.
But her book, Bianca's book, I've just started reading it.
Have you?
I'm really getting into
Are
it.
you enjoying it?
Yeah, it's really good. And some of
Good.
the exercises that she's suggesting and things in the book is really...
the breathing.
Yeah, all the breathe. Just
well,
things
actually,
that
I do a
help.
lot of those exercises anyway, don't I?
Yeah.
Because I meditate.
It was a good talk, though. It was
It
a
was
really
a very
good talk.
yeah. But I thought this one was very good as well.
Right. You
when
do that,
feel
don't you?
stressed, know, I sometimes go, oh. My mum used to do that,
Yeah. Spooky.
spooky. But yes, I think those techniques to keep yourself calm. I think meditation, I know I say this all the time, but meditation is so important, I think.
I agree.
Do you?
Yeah, I really do.
Yeah.
I think it is amazing for your mind just to...
I like to meditate in the morning when I wake up. I give myself a 10-minute snooze to meditate, and I meditate at night. But sometimes I take myself off during the day if I'm in a very pent up state and try to meditate.
Yeah.
It's quite hard.
You're always busy, though. Do you ever think you're going to just, like,
Die?
not go out?
Drop down dead from stress, burnout.
Oh, my God, don't say things like that. No, but do you think you'll ever... I just don't think you're the type of person that will ever sit in and just watch TV at night.
No, I don't think I am. But I do watch TV.
But
At night.
you're busy, aren't you?
I'm always busy, yeah, and I like it like that.
I always worry about you. I'm in bed worrying about you. What's she up to? Where is she?
You should be. You should be worried. No, I don't think I'll ever be somebody who could completely retire. I mean, I'm trying to do things now, like, write a book. So
Something casual, just to write.
just a casual writing. Now I'm thinking about writing another book. Well, I'm writing another book.
Yeah.
Which I've got to get synopsis in as well. I should have done that today. And I like the garden. I like growing things. I've started this course. I've got all the books. This course, medicinal, herbal course, which is quite interesting as well.
Yeah.
But my mind is just a mind that needs to be busy, I think.
You can't sit down, can you, and just not do anything?
Well,
Relax.
I really admire you, the way you relax, because I think, how does she do that? When I phoned you yesterday morning at 5:30. Now, when I phoned you yesterday morning, it was early. I said, what are you doing? You said, I'm just chilling with a coffee.
I know, you're like...
So get to work.
We're very different like that, aren't we?
Yes, yeah. I mean, you do relax nicely, don't you? Like a pamper day, don't you? You do like a pamper day,
Making me
don't
sound
you?
lazy.
You're not lazy. You're very hardworking, but you know how to relax, and that's really good. That's
You're
really
you're doing
good.
those eyes. That's really good. No, I think though sometimes you have never, have you? Your whole life you've just been go, 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 go.
Yeah.
No?
Well, I think it was your husband who said that I'm institutionalised.
Doesn't sound like him.
Yeah, Dan said to me, you can't retire because you're institutionalised. You just work all the time. That's what you do.
I don't think you could retire though.
No, but I'd like a bit more time.
I give you more time. You still come into the clinic. I'm like, please leave.
I find that very offensive, actually.
Yeah, I know. And then you're like, oh, don't want me.
What do you mean leave? I'm staying here. No, I have got time, but I would like to spend more time here
Yeah.
because I get, I love, messing around in the garden. I'm a fair weather gardener. And, I like spending time with my chickens.
Just being around, don't you? Just always up to something, doing plants, trimming plants.
Trimming things, yeah, repotting,
Yeah.
reorganising the furniture, all things like that. I like to do that. So does Miles, we both do. But, I've got a terrible problem with my moles, don't you? I know. I don't mean moles on my body, I mean moles in my garden. And but we don't know what to do with them. We just can't get rid of the moles.
It's like whack-a-mole out there, isn't it?
It is.
They're everywhere.
I know. And actually, Clay said that he put some traps down for them at the weekend and everybody moved them. I said, okay.
But do they actually come up and where do they go?
No, I think the traps go deep.
No, but where do the moles, they actually come up?
My mum had a moleskin coat. Can you imagine how many moles died for that coat?
Moles are so ugly, they're blind, aren't they? That one was on the side of our...
Oh, she had a full-length mole coat.
They're only
Moleskin.
that big, aren't they,
Yeah,
moles?
must have. So, Sophie, what have you been doing this week? Have you had a busy week?
I've had a busy week. I've been trying to walk because my back is so bad.
Why? What happened to your back?
Well, we've been packing for moving.
Oh, yeah.
And then Freddie, they like to climb up me. I don't know if it's because I'm tall.
Freddie uses you like a climbing friend.
No, and literally he's 6. It's too wide. He's big as well.
Very tall, isn't he?
And so we went out.
He climbed up your front.
He climbs up my legs and touches the ceiling.
Have you ever said no?
No, I don't like to say no, really.
Okay.
But we went out, we had a few errands, we had to go to the bank, then they wanted to go for lunch. So we sat down, we had a really nice lunch. They're at a really good age where they're just nice and not nice, just easy. So we sat down and then literally I stood up in the restaurant and I couldn't move. I was like half bent over and Arabella was like, what are you doing? And I was like, trying to stand up. So I really hurt my back so badly.
But is it from the packing, the bending over,
I don't
or
know.
from Freddie climbing up you?
I think a mixture of all of those things,
yeah.
but it was so painful. And it's if I sit down in this kind of position, if I'm laying down or walking, it's fine, but it seizes up. So I was walking around town hunched over and Arabella was looking at me the whole time.
Embarrassed.
I was like, let's just get in the car and go home. But other than that, it's been a good week.
Well, we have got 9 doctors. Have you spoken to any of them about it?
Yes, Dr. K gave me some exercises to do.
Did he?
And they
Has that
really
helped?
helped, yeah. Some rolling. But anyway,
Yeah.
facelifts. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about facelifts. Well, I love a facelift. You see, I think that when I started in this industry, it was a facial or a facelift, really. And it was before Botox, had some fillers. And I can remember specifically taking ladies of about 70 to have a facelift because that was the time you did it.
At 70?
Yeah, they used to have facelifts at about 70, which is a bit late, really. And then when I started working with Gemarini in America, the facelifts really, you had a facelift by the time you were 50.
Yeah.
So I did, and I loved it.
How old were you? 50?
I was 49, 50 when I had a facelift. And I think it was incredible, actually. And I think it's seen me right the way through. So I had this facelift, and then since then I've had a bit of Botox and fillers. So what's really interesting to me about facelifts is that it takes away excess skin, but it doesn't change your skin. So people say, I've got all this crepiness, I want to have a facelift. Well, yes, we can give you a facelift and we can take the skin away, but the skin quality is still the same.
Yeah.
So you do have to work on your skin as well. And I think that the quality of your skin is actually more important than probably having the facelift. However, if you've got a big turkey neck or, genetically in our family, our chins drop, sides here.
Yeah.
And I think just having that bit of a tweak, I mean, I would like to probably get rid of this a little bit now.
But what did you have? Did you...
Well...
Or do you want to talk about it?
Oh, yeah, I don't mind talking about it. I had lower face neck lift and I had a blepharoplasty at the same time. And I think that if you do it at that sort of 50 mark, it takes you all through your 60s into your 70s. It's probably only sort of recently that I've thought about this little bit here. Would I have it done or not? I don't know, because I wouldn't want to have a general anaesthetic now, really.
Yeah, that's the
feel
worry,
a bit
isn't
about, I was talking to Mr. Combo, a surgeon, about it. And, I do feel a bit... People do die, don't they, under general anaesthetic sometimes. Obviously, people at risk.
Yeah.
And I do think that you need to have all the tests beforehand, make sure you're okay, which we would do. But I would hate to think that, my grandchildren would say, how did Granny die? Oh, she was having a facelift, dear. Do you know what I mean?
I know. It is a risk, though, that you have to really consider.
Maybe I'm looking at having it under sedation, things like that. I mean, I don't want the whole works done. I would just like to get rid of this double chin. That's
But
what I'd like
when
to do.
you had yours, did they tell you need to prep your skin? Or did you just know that?
No. And in fact, that's a lot of how I built my business at the time, really, was by saying to surgeons, people are buying skincare. They're asking you how to look after your skin. And really, surgeons never, ever told you about that. They'll just say, use your normal stuff.
Because they don't know, do they?
Well,
really?
no, they're surgeons. They're not dermatologists.
No.
But they're a lot better now than they ever were then.
But I don't think people tell them to prep skin. Do you? I don't.
No, I mean, what we do, and
Yeah.
that's why I developed that process where once somebody booked to have a facelift, we would start them on skincare.
Yeah.
And part of their package was the right skincare, mineral makeup, because you can use it after the surgery to cover up the bruising.
Yeah.
And the whole palette. So you've got eyeshadows, blushes, foundations, the brushes, we show them how to use it. The right skincare with retinols and vitamin C, antioxidants, peptides, we use hyaluronic acid. So a whole little package that actually preps your skin and gets your skin into the best possible condition before you have your surgery.
Yeah.
I think that's really important.
It helps, doesn't it? It
Yeah,
makes a huge
yeah.
difference.
And the other thing that we're using a lot now as well, and I've been saying this for a long, long time, is, when you have surgery, is to have PRP as well for the healing of the scars. Because it's the scarring, It's the scarring that's the big thing.
How is your scarring?
Well, I think quite good, actually. Because at the time when I had it, my surgeon was American.
Did you have it in London?
I did.
Yeah.
I did, but it was an American surgeon. And he's very good. I told you I had my sinuses done.
I'm laughing
today.
because I was just about to say, and then I thought maybe I shouldn't say this.
Mummy, what are you having done? Well, how old were you? 11?
I came into your bedroom and I was like, holy shit, what the hell's happened
You
here?
were swearing at that age.
No, but I remember being like, oh my God, has she died?
And that's why I sent you away for
And you were on your bed, I
week.
can picture it now. You were on your bed and you were like a mummy. And I was like, oh. And I remember you had this hand soap that I think they gave you a pack, or I don't know, you probably brought it, but it was like hand soap disinfectant and it smelled so strong. Whenever I smell that blue soap, it takes me back to that moment of being like,
I'm going to have to go to the toilet. Sorry.
So the thing that worries me is the amount of people in their 30s, even late 20s, early 30s that are having facelifts.
Oh, that's crazy.
I just don't think it's appropriate.
Well, we don't do it, do we?
No.
No, where do they get it done?
There's so many places.
I guess
isn't
there's
there?
always somebody that'll take their money.
But
It's dreadful.
I think
No.
that is so wrong. Do you?
I do as well. I mean, I see a lot of people in their early 40s saying, I'd like a facelift, and I say it's a bit early. You don't need it, and you're a bit early. Let's leave it a bit longer.
But I suppose in some cases, like in 45,
Some 45-year-olds, yes, they'd certainly look better for it.
but I don't know any 30-year-old that I think, oh yeah, you need a facelift.
No, absolutely not. Ridiculous. Absolutely, totally ridiculous. And that's down to people in the industry who have to say no. You have to say no. It's like these enormous lips, isn't it? You have to say you've got enough. Your lips really are big enough.
Yeah.
No more.
Like, no more.
No more. It's like the cheeks, isn't it? These huge cheeks, and saying no more.
Yeah.
And that's down to the practitioners who are injecting to not do it.
Yeah.
That's what it is. But with a facelift at 30, absolutely
I just couldn't imagine like
wanting a
me
facelift.
having a facelift. Like
You don't need
I
one.
could literally have, but I just think it's
Could
so.
you?
Well, yeah, because
Why
there's a little
could you?
bit here. I could have FaceTime. I'd have FaceTime, but a facelift just seems
FaceTite,
crazy.
I think, is different because
Yeah.
what FaceTite does is it helps to keep your skin tight. So a lot of people are having it for that very tight jawline, aren't they?
Yeah.
And for little areas of fat here earlier. That, I think, is different. And in lots of ways, when people come in and they are, they've got a lot of fat here and their faces are wide or they're starting to droop, I can understand that 'cause it's
Yeah.
almost preventative. But a cutting surgical facelift
At
in your
30.
30s? No, absolutely ridiculous.
I could kind of understand a blepharoplasty.
Well, I think
Because-
some people have very heavy eyelids.
Yeah. But a facelift, I think no. I just think, I don't know who's doing them, but I just think it's not right.
It's crazy. Yeah, I agree with you. Totally agree with you. And I'm not against surgery at all, obviously. And I think that there are people that come in to see me and say, I don't want a facelift. How can I make my face like this? And I say, show me what you want to achieve. And they'll take all their skin up and go really tight. And they're like this. And I say, the only thing that will do that is facelift.
Do you know what I do love those? When
What do you
people
like?
come in and they wear the tape.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. Yeah, I could try that actually.
Just
Yeah.
the tape. You just tape
yeah.
it back.
Yeah.
And they say, oh, look, I've got the tape. You can't see it. It's like, what?
No.
It's amazing.
No, we had that with an older lady came in to see Dr. Khan, and I was there with him, and she said, I want a neck lift. And he said, your neck's fine. And she went, hang on, pulled the tape off and it literally fell down. So I think that all surgery really has got to be it's person by person.
Yeah. But 30s, I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
just
I
think
agree
that's
with you.
crazy.
I agree with you. And that's a good attitude to have and keep it.
Kris Jenner.
Well, she looks
Oh
amazing,
my
doesn't she?
God.
Now, you see, that makes me want to have a facelift.
Yeah.
That is incredible.
She looks
Yeah,
insane.
incredible. Yeah.
What she had done, a deep plane.
A deep plane, I'd say.
Yeah.
A deep plane facelift, yeah. And fantastic. I definitely have it.
Stuck at your heart in a headlock. I don't believe any of it.
Fantastic. Absolutely. She looks incredible, doesn't she?
It is.
I want it.
I know.
Have a look.
I know.
You say too late to stuck at your heart in a headlock. I don't believe any of it.
Do you know how much a facelift is in the States?
100k?
Over. A cheap one is about 125. Apparently you can get one for 75, 80, 125. A lot of people are charging $200,000.
So because over here you think 25, 30.
Yeah. And people say...
And people are like, so low. But,
Oh, no.
but her skin looks incredible.
But that's what I'm saying. It's her skin as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe she's had a fat transfer. Because if you have a facelift and a fat transfer, under the skin, it feeds the skin, makes the skin look better,
Yeah.
plumper, younger. I mean, that's why your skin looks saggy, isn't it? Because you're losing all the fat and the
Yeah.
collagen and elastin.
So there's all these
So-
extra things they're adding in now
Yeah.
to make the results even better.
Yeah. And that's great, I think. I know that I was in a consultation with the surgeon the other day listening to a patient, and he was saying deep plane facelift and fat transfer under the eyes, a little bit here, around this area here. So, but if you want the best thing, you've really got to talk to the surgeon and let him advise you, haven't you?
Yeah. Because so when they do a deep plane, why is that different?
Because I think what they're doing with the deep plane is they are lifting everything up, lifting all the muscles up and putting everything back into place. Not just cutting off a bit of tissue and going shh like this, are they?
Oh, I mean, incredible.
Yeah. You don't need it.
Do men get facelifts and do their results look different?
Men do get facelifts. What you have to be very careful with men is the scarring around the ear, in front of the ear, under the ear and the back of the ear. So if they've got very short hair, I always advise grow your hair a little bit so you can't see the scarring. And then you can always go back to shorter hair once the scarring's faded. Do they look different? Men have got thicker skin. I mean, I think men do very well with facelifts. It's the scarring. You've got to be really aware of the scarring and how you wear your hair.
I want a facelift, but I'm terrified of looking like I've had one. How natural can the results be?
Results now can be really natural. You just look amazing for you. You don't look a totally different person. You can just look amazing for you.
Which is how I'm going to look in a couple of months' time.
Will a facelift stop my kids asking me if I'm tired all the time?
Yes, definitely. That's a very, very common question. People come in and say, everybody's saying to me, why are you so tired? It's usually around the eye area. It can be heaviness under the eyes, bags, or sunken and hollow. So probably, if you're looking very tired, you need to look at your eyes and maybe have blepharoplasty, which is eye surgery, upper and lower. A facelift is not going to probably stop you looking tired because it's just going to lift everywhere. So I'd address the eye area.
How much pain and bruising should I expect in recovery?
It's painful. You know, you're cutting your skin. So you're going to have bruising, going to be swollen for, I'd say, at least give yourself at least 2 weeks, really. But it's worth it.
It's definitely worth it.
My friends say fillers are enough, but I'm tired of topping them up. Should I just skip to surgery?
It's a very personal thing, really. So when you're having surgery, it's something that you've got to put into your life. You've got to have time for it. You've got to have time for the recovery. You've got to make sure that you haven't got any pressure at the time. If you smoke or drink, you've got to cut that out several weeks before and after. So making the decision to go straight to surgery is a big thing. I think that you need to go and see somebody, speak to a surgeon, speak to a consultant, and see what they advise you to do. And if you will achieve the results that you want with surgery.
I see celebrities looking perfect after a facelift. Is that even realistic for a normal person?
Yeah, definitely. It is realistic. Anyone can get those results now. I think times have moved on, and you get fantastic results, not just for celebrities. It can be you too.
Eat your heart out, Kris Jenner.
I'm a heavy smoker. Will a surgeon even agree to operate on me?
You would definitely have to stop smoking before you would have surgery. There are certain tests that you have to go through, and we would actually test somebody on the day of surgery to make sure they hadn't been smoking. But I think that if you are a heavy smoker, you need to start addressing your skin using vitamin C, making sure that you wear sunscreen, moisturise well, prepare your skin well before the surgery. Definitely quit. Absolutely, it'd be the best thing you ever did for your health and for your body and your face.
My partner is against me having a facelift. Should I listen to him or just do whatever makes me happy?
I mean, I would always do what makes you happy. So do it. Okay, so now we're going to do 30s versus 70s. Facelifts. Obviously, it's a no from me. At 30, no.
At 70, it's definitely a yes from me. I definitely have it. At 30, no, you're absolutely right. And I love your very down-to-earth attitude on the treatments. That's absolutely great. But 70, absolutely.
So with surgery, if you could have anything you wanted and you knew the general anaesthetic was going to be fine, you had no worries, what would be on your list?
Definitely a lower facelift. I definitely have a lower face and neck lift. I think that would be amazing. I probably might have my upper eyelids trimmed a little. I'd love to... Actually, I've lost weight. I've lost a few stones in the last year, really. And what I've noticed is that I've definitely lost my breast tissue. So I think I'd actually consider having a little implant now.
Would you?
Yes. Cheeky. Yeah. What else would I have done? I'd have a tummy tuck. Oh, I just like to live inside somebody else's body, really. And what about you, Sophie? If you could do anything you wanted, what would you have done? Or would you have anything done?
I would redo my breast implants and have an uplift. Mm-hmm. And I would actually have face tight as well.
No, this a little bit.
Yeah.
That's genetics,
Thank you.
isn't it?
Unbelievable.
It's genetics, darling.
Get the tape out.
Get your tape out.
No, I'd have that. I'd do breasts. I think that would be it for the moment.
You don't need anything else done, do you?
I just, don't know, do you want to tell me? No,
I don't think you need
those would be
anything.
my things I would do at the moment. And I'd probably, by 40, have a blepharoplasty. Because I think that makes such a difference.
Yeah. And it takes you right. I mean, if you think, my surgery was like 22 years
I know.
ago. So
I've
it's
noticed
quite
my
good.
eyeliner starting to get on the top. I'm like, for God's sake, what's happening?
Genetics. It's genetics.
I
Isn't
know,
it?
thanks.
Yeah. But Grandma said to me, do you remember? And she said to you, just before she died, she was 80, wasn't she?
Yeah.
And what did she say? I might have my eyes done.
Her
this
little
year.
eyes, she had little fat pads, didn't she?
Yeah. Yeah, very
Bless
puffy.
her. Thanks for watching Next in Line with me, Sophie Cooper, and my mum, Lesley Reynolds. Next week, we're talking all about scarring.